us started with the opening kickoff. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops the throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Dart. He's right on target. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Dart. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. Trying play action. They're bringing heat. Pulls it in. It's crease corn. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. This time it's complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Takes the handoff. It's Bentley. Quick step and go. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again and go score a TD.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. He's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over NC State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, running back on the move.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Shotgun snap on third down. He makes the grab. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. On the move, it's Strickland. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He stopped after making the catch. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Dart. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right there to make the stop. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
This is a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Dart. Getting some heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gonna take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down. They'll give it to him again. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Strickland. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. And you saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Fires to the tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Back to throw, it's Dart. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On third down, going up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watkins. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Going up top on first down. Quick strike complete. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. The play action fake. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense, quick tempo. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Watkins. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Hey, it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harris. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Wells. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, this offense defense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up 14 over Northern Illinois. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. The give to the tailback. Discards it with the stiff arm.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Strickland. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's going to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
On the play. And first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He finds his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They're going to throw it again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williamson. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, after that miss, they're still trying to fight their way out of an 18-point hole.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
On the run, it's Parrish. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Might as well give it to him again. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's head back to the Grove at our Villas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw. It's Dart. Working that left side now. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Rebels are flying down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? Now on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Plows through the defense. And the Rebels pick up the 1st down. Split backs here. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Harris. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Gets it out quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made after the 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Dart. Snags it over the middle. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll leave it with him. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is made, but there is laundry on the deck, so we might be having a do-over.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Strickland. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Trying to get to him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll run it again. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes a connection. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Out of the gun, the inside give. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Using his legs, it's Bentley. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the air on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, the offense are hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. The completion well past the sticks. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Pressure coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. The aerial assault continues. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. From the gun to give, looking for room. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Rambles into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Navy is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Temple. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room, it's Parrish. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Dart. Pocket starts to collapse. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.